Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Clubhouse suitcase. It's a cute little box, that's all it is. Perfect for Father's Day goodies. As you can see, it does actually look like a suitcase, but it simply is just a basic box with a lid, and inside is a lovely Father's Day card and whatever goodies you want to put inside. Some sweets, chocolates, you can fit your card inside. Anything that you wish you can fit in this gorgeous box. Now, I always have trouble getting these lids on, and the reason being I always get that bit stuck putting the lid on. But anyway, how cute is it? Dead simple, dead easy to make. I'm going to show you how. So, you need 2 pieces of cardstock that are 9 by 8. That's 23 by 21 centimetres. So to make up the base, you simply need one of those pieces of cardstock, your scoring tool, and we're simply going to score at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides, and that's 4 centimetres. So it is just a basic box, but it is always how you decorate these things. You know, you can use your imagination, or you can just leave it as plain as you like. So for the lid, we're going to use our shim. Whoops, and like I said, it's exactly the same size, 9 by 8, 23 by 21, and we're still going to score again at 1.5 inches or 4 centimetres, but we're obviously just using the shim this time. One and a half. Okay, so I'm going to pop that one to one side. This is my base, so I'm going to pop that back down there. And then we're simply going to fold and burnish all of the score lines. And then we're going to just cut the corners into tabs as we would our boxes anyway. Oh, excuse me. If it's not my dog's barking, it's me sneezing. Oh, I do apologise. Okay, so that's that bit done for our box. So we're just going to pop some adhesive on here. So now I'm going to use my tear and tape, as I always do. Just simply pop. I'm going to use a couple of strips here just because I like it to actually hold those tabs in place. Oh my goodness, here we go, getting all tangled up now. Get off, get off, get off. It's all stuck to me. Right, we'll try again with that piece. Oh crumbs, my nose is running now, I've sneezed. I'll try and hope it doesn't run too much while I do this. Okay, so there's our adhesive. And then, as you know, we're simply going to take the backing off all of the bits. It's really windy today, so I apologise if you can hear it. I have to take the dogs for a walk shortly as well, so I'll make sure I've got some heavy boots on so I keep my feet on the ground. Okay, so come on, off, off, off. There we go, and the last one there. And then we're just going to make it up as we would any of our other boxes. Just put those corners together. And then the last one like that. And so now we can pop our goodies inside with our card and then pop that to one side. And we're going to do exactly the same with our lid. So fold and burnish cut those corners and add that tear and tape. Oh crikey, I'm sure you must be able to hear that. Goodness me. I get blown away. Okay, so cut those away and then quickly pop my tear and tape on. Always feels like it takes so long, but I don't think it probably does. And then I'm going to add my DSP. My last two pieces. Okay. So that's those on. Right, now I'm going to add my DSP. So you will need your large piece that is going to be 4 3/4 by 5 3/4, which in centimetres is 14.5 by 12.5. I'm going to pop that on the centre there. You then need 2 pieces for the side, 2 pieces for the top and bottom, and those will be 1 1/4 by 4 3/4, which will be 3.5 by 12.5. And then the 2 smaller pieces will be 1 1/4. Sorry, the longer ones are 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, which will be 3.5 by 14.5. And the sides will be 1 1/4 by 4 3/4, which will be 3.5 by 12.5 centimetres. And they're going to go on the sides just like so. Then I need my, did I use my 1 inch? 1 inch circle punch, 1 inch circle punch, and to find the centre point here you can either use your grid paper, but you can't see the bottom of mine, so with my pencil I'm just going to mark the halfway point, which is 3 inches or 7.5 centimetres, and then I'm just going to use my circle punch to just punch that bit out. There we go, that's that bit done. Okay, then we are going to make our lid up. So taking the backing off all of them again. So it's just a simple box. Oops. Last one. Okay, so make our lid up. Now if you want to do my usual trick of putting it on first, then obviously you can do, but it should fit as you have used, or if you've used your shim. Okay, let's tuck that little bit of twine in out of the way. So I just need to put the back on first and then make sure that those aren't going to get caught. There we go. So that fits on nicely there. So then I've got a scrap of my Poppy Parade and my 1.5 inch circle punch. So I just want one of those. Then I'm going to use my nifty little trimmer, which is absolutely perfect for this, because I need to cut this into 4. But trying to do it on your trimmer is hard because the guard is quite big. So trying to do it under there is quite difficult. But I found this is perfect because half of this is 3/4, which is that line there, the first line. And I'm literally pushing this up to the top, my card. I'm going to pop my finger on this plastic guard and slice. This time I'm going to go in with this half, again up to 3/4, up to the top, hold it and cut. And I'm going to do exactly the same for this last one. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Trimmer. So these little cuties now are going to sit on the corner like so. So I'm just going to use some snail just to pop on like that, and then I'm literally just sitting it on the corner. So the same again for this one. That can go on there, and obviously if you want to use wet glue you can. I'm just having to refill my snail again. I seem to do, oh botheration, I've gone and grabbed a brand new one, never mind. So just pop some adhesive on, oops, then as I say, just hold it against the two angles at the bottom there, and then the last one will go on this corner here. So there's the corners of your box on, cute or what. And then I just need my handle. So my handle is 6.5 by 1 inch, and I need to score, sorry, which is 16.5 by 2.5 centimeters. I need to score at 3/4 and 1.5 on both ends, or I'll go along and do 5 and 5 3/4. And then I'm just going to fold them back in on each other to give that step effect. My old favourite tear and tape now, just across the bottom part here. I am going to use double here as well, just to give this a little bit of extra strength, even though the handle really is only for show. And then I need to take, where's my paper piercer gone? Not my, here it is. That's probably my son coming home. So I'm just going to take the backing off these bits here, both sides. Oops. And then stand your box up, and then pop this one there, and then obviously you just need to eyeball the rest, ensuring that your handle here is equal, and pop that on, and there's your briefcase. And then just for the tag, I have some Whisper White that is 2 inches by 3 inches or 5 by 7. My Poppy Parade, where's my stamp set? Here it is. My Clubhouse stamp set, which again I'm just using this lovely Happy Father's Day emblem here. So I'm just going to stamp that probably a bit further up than I should, just because I need to leave space to create the tail at the bottom. So I'm just going to get my scissors, and in fact I'm just going to mark the halfway point. So we've got 2 inches, so that's my halfway point. So I'm just going to cut a fraction up there and then create the banner tail across the bottom. And then my Poppy Parade, the bit I used for my shim, I just want a 1/2 inch circle punch that I'm going to adhere onto the top, just there. And then I'm going to grab my crocodile here and punch a hole in the centre, just like so. And then with my lovely white twine here, I'm going to feed it through the whole loop that around there, and then I'm just going to tie this around the handle, just through there, and I've double knotted it just for this, make sure it's secure. Grab both bits, there we go, and then I just need to trim the end of that, and there is my Clubhouse suitcase. Hope you like it. Hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.